Hi guys, it's Matthew here. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update here before I start this video. My review of the Lego Star Wars UCS Millennium Falcon has been delayed for a couple of days. Because I didn't mention this when I unboxed it. As a matter of fact, I got it at my local Lego store, Bricks and Beyond, and it and some of those bags were already open, but Austin said he made sure everything was there, but not everything was there because it was missing C3PO and a Porg, and he said he had those two minifigures on the way, and there's going to be no charge for those figures. So once I'm able to go pick those figures up, I will be reviewing the UCS Millennium Falcon. But in the meantime, I have this video to do, and I have a couple others, and I have a couple other videos planned out for the next couple of days. But for right now, guys, in this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions and honest reviews of all the horror movies I've been watching recently, and the reason why I never really talked about horror movies on my channel lately is because when I first started doing YouTube, I wasn't allowed to watch them, but now I'm 18, so I could basically mostly watch anything, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on all the horror movies I've seen right now. Some of the big franchise I've started, but I haven't really finished them yet. But so yeah, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. That would really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. Without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so I want to start off with my favorite horror movie so far, and probably my favorite horror icon, which is Pennywise. And I'm pretty sure when I did some movie related stuff back in 2022, I did share some of my thoughts about it. And yes, this is my favorite horror film, and Pennywise is by far my favorite horror character in this entire movie. Like this is like with it, this is definitely a movie that most horror fans would want, because it's not a slasher killer like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, and then it's not just all about killing. It actually has an actual premise to it, is what some people would say. And so yeah, it is by far my favorite horror movie because this movie is a bunch of jump scares, and usually when a movie has a bunch of jump scares, you don't need a lot of blood and gore, because in my opinion, when somebody makes a horror movie, it should just be like one or the other. Should we just make it real bloody, or should we just make it like jump scares? And they didn't combine those two things. They didn't combine those two things together. They actually made it scary in a way. And so yes, I recently became a huge fan of this movie, as a matter of fact, and so yeah. But now let's talk about my second and third favorite horror icons, and so my second favorite is Michael Myers, and now I only saw the first original Halloween so far, but most likely after October, I meant most likely during October, I will try to watch some of these movies, or possibly even try to watch all of these movies when October hits. But just from watching the first Halloween film, Michael Myers, you are freaking iconic. I love you. And Michael Myers, he's this guy has always this guy has always been iconic. For a lot of horror fans, and I 100% agree. Now, as far as the other big franchises go, I only got through the first two Hellraisers. I got through the first 5 Saw movies, and we'll talk about those here in a second. But I have not started the Friday the 13th movies, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, the Scream movies, all that. So yes. I've only saw the first Halloween, the first 2 Hellraisers, and the first 5 Saw movies. Those are the only ones I've gotten through so far. But once I finish up those, I will be starting another horror franchise. I don't know which one I'm going to start next, though. But when I do that, I will do a video on where I give you guys my thoughts on the whole franchise I start next. But yes. I did enjoy the first Halloween movies. I did enjoy the first Halloween movie, and Michael Myers is pretty brutal. I like Michael Myers. But now my third favorite icon right now is Pinhead. You guys know when I went to Elite Buyers last month, I actually bought a Tony Tears Pinhead figure, and now I'm trying to find Pennywise and Michael Myers, because those are my next 2 favorites, and he's sitting right here, right in front of me. And then once I find Pennywise and Michael Myers, I'm gonna put him right beside with him, as a matter of fact. And so yeah, the first Hellraiser was really good. I like the whole concept of this movie. And something interesting about Pinhead, from what I heard, when they first started doing the Hellraiser movies, Pinhead didn't have an actual name until one of the later movies. I thought that was kind of interesting to learn about Pinhead, and I like Pinhead. But the second one, I actually like this. I actually enjoyed the second one as much as the first. That might be a little bit of a hot take for some people, but personally, I thought the second one was just as good as the first, because I liked how it was like more thundery and terrifying and whatnot, and so yeah, I really enjoyed the first 2 Hellraisers. I'm looking forward to watching Hellraiser 3 and finishing up these movies, as a matter of fact. But now let's talk about the first 5 Saw films. So Jigsaw is not on the borderline with Pennywise, Michael Myers, or Hellraiser, and the only reason why I decided to keep watching these movies more is because I'm looking forward to seeing Saw X, and so I've been watching these movies, and because the Hellraisers and the Halloween movies, we don't have another one coming out real soon, so I don't have to like binge through those and whatnot. But yes, I got through the first 5 Saw movies so far. I'm looking forward to watching the last 4 and seeing Saw X, as a matter of fact. But let me tell you what I thought about the first 5 Saw movies. So, the first 3 Saw movies were good. They were absolutely good. And so yeah, these 3 movies follow John Kramer and whatnot, and which is Jigsaw's real name. And then he has cancer, and then he actually dies in the third Saw movie. But then he gets flashbacks, and then all the traps that are in all the other Saw movies, from what I heard, were created back when he was still alive. So they were created before the first Saw film and whatnot. And so far, I am not burnt out on these movies. So far, I there's not been a Saw movie where I was like, I'm kind of ready for them to be done with this franchise. And so yeah, but so yeah, I enjoyed the first 3 Saw movies, but then you get into Saw 4, and to be completely honest, I did not like Saw 4 at all. And the only reason why I didn't care for Saw 4 is because, to me, it wasn't like an actual Saw movie. As a matter of fact, like to me, it just wasn't very suspenseful, like the first 3. And this is basically the Saw movie that doesn't start with a trap. And not one time in Saw 4 does Jigsaw say, I want to play a game. Not one time does Jigsaw say that. And the people in the traps, they're just screaming and yelling. And there was more absurd things with screaming and yelling than this movie needed to have. So to me, this one was like more dramatic and suspensefulness, because part of the suspensefulness of the movie is that John Kramer slash Jigsaw, he puts a voice recorder inside Billy the Puppet to make him talk, and that's the whole part of the suspense movie, is that you don't see the actual human behind the puppet. And then what puts goosebumps on your skin is that when somebody is in a trap, you don't know who's gonna live or die. And to me, Saw 4 just didn't do it. It did not do it well at all. And this movie just sucked. But then I did, and like I said, I did get through the first 5 Saw movies, and Saw 5 was much better. I will say right off the bat, Saw 5 was much better. A lot of people actually hated on Saw 5, and I actually heard a couple of people say Saw 5 was the most boring out of all of them. And I was like, I don't think that at all. I thought Saw 5 was pretty suspenseful. Compared to the 4th one, I did not think the 4th Saw movie was very suspenseful. It was Saw 4 was just more dramatic. And the Saw movies aren't meant to be dramatic. They're meant to be suspenseful. And in a couple of different ways and whatnot. But yes, I am looking forward to watching Saw 6. So far, these movies haven't been too gory for me, I will say, but I heard from what I heard though, there's Saw 6, Saw 7, and then Jigsaw is number 8, and then Spiral: The Book of Saw is number 9, and then we have Saw X coming out, which is a prequel to Saw 1 and 2, as a matter of fact. Well, not really to the first Saw, because it doesn't happen before the first Saw movie. It happens after the first Saw movie and before the second Saw movie. Alright, but I did see a couple of other Stephen King stuff. I did watch Cujo. I'm such a dog lover, and people had a fear that I wouldn't really like Cujo because of what happened, but I knew that it was just make believe. I knew nothing would ever happen like that to my dog Lunabelle, so yeah, this, I actually did not think that this was a bad movie at all. I enjoyed Cujo. I didn't think this was a too bad movie. I mean, I didn't think Cujo was too bad. I mean, it's about a dog, big old Saint Bernard, that gets rabies, and then he becomes a murderous dog and whatnot. And so yeah, this wasn't really upsetting, just because I kind of understood that it was just make believe, and so yeah, I enjoyed Cujo. I would probably watch this movie again. I only saw it one time though. But then the last and final horror movie that I did see was The Shining, and the sequel to that, Doctor Sleep. And both of these movies were good. Like, I heard a lot of people really like The Shining, and I feel bad for Stephen King because people say usually people don't hate their own creations, and Stephen King did, because he hated the film. And so yeah, I enjoyed The Shining. This was another really creepy movie that I kind of enjoyed, and yeah, I enjoyed this one, as a matter of fact. Doctor Sleep I didn't think was as good, although Ewan McGregor is one of my favorites, but it still was a good sequel to The Shining, though, I would say. But so yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on all the horror movies I've been watching recently. But to be clear, guys, after I watch all the Saw movies, I will be giving you guys my thoughts on those. Same thing with the Hellraisers and Halloween. Once I watch all those, I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on those as well. And then after I finish those, I will move on to another horror franchise, and then I will give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions about that, as a matter of fact. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because it's not going to happen probably for a little bit, though. But anyway, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch some of my other videos. Give my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to go bring you back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!